Well, we want to win, clearly. And I can tell you, when we know the rules of the game, we win. You just saw the hockey game recently. The thing is that what we came out today, we have a better understanding of the frame around the America First economic policy and trade policy they put together. But I would say that we leave Washington, I think, better equipped in making sure that we can defend Canadian interests.
So Trump's team has been on the news talking about how Canada doesn't really have a prime minister. Do you get any indication that they'll be willing to work with Mark Carney after tomorrow? Or are you expecting more fulsome conversations won't happen until after the Canadian election?
You're very pleasant here, but I don't accept the premise of the question. Canada always has a prime minister. Canada has a prime minister today. Tomorrow, Canada will have a new prime minister. But there's always a prime minister in office. The government retains the authorities, for example, to impose counter tariffs. Even during an election period, the government will be in a position to respond if we decide to respond. So I think we have to be careful. And in my casual conversations with Howard Lutnick or even Secretary Bessent, they would ask me, like, tell me, like, this process, like what happens over the next few weeks. So there's no confusion on their part in terms of how Canadian democracy will unfold. Canada will always have a government that is in a position to exercise its authority, and it's no different today. And tomorrow it'll be a different government that will be exercising that same authority and defending Canadian interests.
I will clarify, Trump's team said it, not me.
No. It's not particularly helpful if there are a series of tariffs applied to the Canadian economy, counter tariffs, which are no surprise to anyone. We've been saying that for many weeks, would be the position of the Government of Canada. If we think that the best way to have an effective conversation is to go back to respecting the free trade agreement that Mr. Trump negotiated in his first term, and if they want to have a structured, constructive discussion about elements of that agreement that they want to improve, of course, the Government of Canada will be ready to have those conversations.